Hi, my name is Emmett. I am a psychic medium, I guess. I mean, I mostly work with spirit guides, and I'm working right now with the Cosma Vision Oracle. And the Cosma Vision Oracle is a special oracle that I am working with on the channel. It's I attuned it to the collective of the channel so that we could get sort of an accurate glimpse of the other side. It's very, I feel like the deck itself really functions with like a portal to the other side. I've never really worked with a deck like this before. I'm literally studying multiple divination systems at the same time, but I fell in love with this oracle deck. It's the same number of cards as a tarot deck, but I've never felt anything that's so much a portal to the other side as this deck. I pulled the cards in advance. It's going to be, I don't know how long this reading will be, but I pulled 3 cards, so it may be on the short side. Basically because I'm basically attuning this deck to the collective who would be watching these videos. I also highly work with spirit guides, so my intention with this video is for people to get kind of a glimpse of sort of in a way, some of the shades of gray that are actually in the spirit world, because I do feel like it's a little bit more nuanced than people are aware, and I feel like this deck, the Cosma Visions Oracle deck, really gets to that. So I pulled 3 cards. I will tell you there from in this oracle deck, in the back of the deck, are something called the Suit of Beings. It's almost like the character cards in the minor arcana of a tarot deck, the kings, queens, etc. But these are just kind of ephemeral beings. And I do not have the whole deck memorized right now, because I honestly, I worked with my own personal deck of these cards, which are attuned to my guides, for about maybe a month before deciding they should come to the channel. I feel a lot of energy being raised as I'm introducing these cards, but I have to flip to the section of the book where the beings are, because I have not memorized these cards, and I can also give my thoughts after. I really want to read from the book, because there's a wonderful description of each card and also the meaning of the card. I love that about this book. And so that will take me a little bit of time. So I just will find okay, here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, I found them. Yes, I found them in the book. And they're not presented in the order of the book, but they are. I found them in the book. So for the past position, we have the entertainer. Skillful, amusing, pleasing. Oh, and all of these cards are in the upright position. A strange-faced man dressed in a colorful magician's garb juggles 3 enormous strawberries in the air. The entertainer is always looking for the next crowd to please, no matter if it ends up making himself into the fool. He jumps from party to party, ready to impress the next group of onlookers. He knows many tricks, but when it comes to an emotional connection, he can easily fumble. But this is the past position. I want to stress that. This is the past position. I will be doing a bunch of different 3-card spreads in general, but for right now we're doing past, present, future. So this is the past position, so if this is concerning in any way, this is not the immediate current situation. So that is the description of the card. The meaning of the card is the entertainer is a conundrum of a character. He has acquired an audience from his notable skills and successes, but has grown too dependent on these tricks to imbue meaning in his life. He measures value based on what there is to gain rather than the inherent beauty. In a reading, the entertainer can be good when inquiring on fame and success, but in emotional or spiritual arenas, the entertainer will falter. When it comes to matters of the heart, they can freeze up. So, for each of us, we can see how that applies to our own past, because I am called out in any of these readings as well. But it is the past position, so we're not there anymore. So the second card, and I'll show the card. They're really beautiful. So this is the entertainer. So the second card in the spread is the Pathfinder. This is the current. Oh, and it also says that the mirror card, the equivalent in the tarot, would be the Knight of Pentacles. So it's the Knight of Pentacles if you were reading tarot. Second card in the spread is the mirror card, is the Page of Pentacles. It's the Pathfinder. Ambition, so this is the current position. Ambition, diligence, achiever. An anthropomorphic lion takes the stance of a runner prepared to achieve victory at any cost. The ground beneath their feet shakes, waiting patiently to make their move. The earth is a playground. The ground offers a course to chart, and the trees give the pathfinder heights to soar. If there is a way to get there, they will surely find it. So that's a good present position. It's saying we will, all the collective of this reading is going to find a way through and find success with diligence. But that's just the description of the card. The meaning says, the Pathfinder is someone who always reaches their goals and are straight to the point. There's no time for games. Their eye is on the prize. They can be good for a reading, especially when you're unsure of the outcome of an event. Don't spend any more time worrying about it. This victory will be a gift from the universe. So be diligent and ambitious with your plans. If you follow the boldness of the Pathfinder, you will achieve greatness. So it's saying that this collective is on the right path. That's a very cool sentiment. And then the last card is still in the suit of beings. Okay. And this is the future card. The Peacemaker. Mirror card, King of Chalices. And chalices are water. Pentacles are earth, and also discs, money, stones sometimes, but chalices are always water. So King of Chalices, diplomatic, tolerant, sympathetic. This is the description of the... Oh, let me show you the Pathfinder. So this is the present card. And then we have, so the Peacemaker, diplomatic, tolerant, sympathetic. A Silurian blue figure draped in white cloth wears the moon across his face. He holds a scepter of the sun in one hand and a golden bowl in the other. As the board tips, its gleaming contents spill downwards into the shallow water. He offers peace to the water, a gift from the land, causing lotuses flanking the Peacemaker to glow in contentment. I'll show the card so that you can see right when I've described the card. The Peacemaker is able to maintain a level head and rebalance nearly any situation. They are neutral in most matters and are often appointed as the mediator. The Peacemaker is a card of fairness and unbiased judgment. If it appears you may be finding peace in oppositions, it is a good sign to continue in the direction your heart has been taking you. This card is sympathetic with bold decision making and suggests the balance will be found when your heart and mind are well aligned. So that actually reminds me, just to add to this, if you've heard of heart coherence, there's an easy way to learn heart coherence, which was popularized by the Heart Math Institute, and Greg Braden also has a demonstration of it. There's like, if you Google like heart coherence, Greg Braden, I don't agree with everything, coming from Greg Braden, but he has a good demonstration of it that's pretty easy to learn. So that is, following the heart. Here comes my cat again. My cat's name is Stevie, by the way. And I have 2 cats, and actually he's the shy one, but he's very like, I'm in charge. But anyway, so heart coherence, that card reminds me, the way it was described reminds me of heart coherence, which can be done alone, it can be done in a group, and it shows like demonstrations of like how like meditations can be synchronized. So this is something that the collective, I don't really feel like I would do a video specifically on that, because I feel like Greg Braden teaches it like the best. But going into the future, just keeping in mind to keep the heart and mind balanced, it would go a long way for the collective, seeing this reading to really, keep things, I don't know, on the up and up, I guess. And, personally, I just always bring new things into my toolbox, so to speak, whether it's from psychology, whether it's from mediumship or the Heart Math Institute. or whatever. I'm always adapting new tools and seeing which ones are the most accessible to me. And that's part of what I teach on this channel in general. But I feel like this is a really positive reading that shows that the collective that would receive this reading is heading in a good direction. I also feel like it means that like this deck is compatible and harmonious with the collective that would see this reading. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've been doing mediumship since I was young, and I haven't, like, incorporating cards is a relatively new development for me. So I am learning as I go and teaching what I'm learning as I go, because I do have to make them accessible to me as a neurodivergent person. And I hope that you've enjoyed the channel, that you're learning, because I do readings and I also do small exercises. Today, when this video goes live, there will be a reading and an exercise in separate videos. And I just want to spread the things that I have found helpful. A lot of it is like kind of almost like affirmations or mental magic, like things that can be helpful without needing tools, without needing to be able to do things physically, because I had to adapt everything that I do from needing as few tools as possible at the time. So I hope this helps. I hope heart coherence helps. I hope the exercise that I will be posting at the same time as this, I hope all of it helps. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I can really feel, I don't know if you can feel the energy from these cards, but I can really feel, my guides told me that the energy from the cards, assisting this collective that would see these on YouTube, it would get stronger and stronger. And I do feel that. I have my own copy of this deck, which I attuned to my own guides, and I can tell you right now, these cards feel so powerful. They feel like a portal to me, like to be able to get like a glimpse into the beauty of the other side, even the complexities of the other side, because there are some complexities. It's its own world, friends. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. I do need to wrap up. Sometimes I test my battery. I've got to hit stop before I run out of battery. I hope this has helped you. I feel an immense amount of energy from these cards. I hope you can feel it, at least somewhat. And every single time I use these cards, it will be stronger. I won't be reading with these cards every single week because it might get overwhelming for many different reasons. But next week, I'm going to be revamping how I do the angel card reading for next week. And hopefully the way that I revamped it, you'll enjoy it. So I hope this helped. I hope you can feel the energy. I hope you like my cat, Stevie. And I will talk to you next week.